carried an ache with no name, a grief that felt too big, too strange to put into words. Your heart just kept breaking. You bit your tongue to stop the trembling words, held back the ache before it could form tears. You thought if you just stayed quiet, it would go away. You hid your grief behind a smile, performed perfectly, but inside, you felt empty. Like a beautiful shell with nothing living inside, mistaking hollowness for peace. They said, just be grateful. But gratitude felt like a lie when your soul was screaming. You felt guilty for feeling when you were supposed to be fine. You stopped reaching out, not because you forgot how, but because you felt too unworthy to burden others with grief you couldn't even explain. You believed your grief meant you were broken, that maybe you were too weak to carry pain without a reason, without an explanation. You thought strength meant explanations, that showing grief without reason meant you were failing yourself. But the pressure to make sense, it distanced you. You apologized for your tears, for your neediness, for the ache in your chest when the world felt too loud, too harsh, too much. You hid your pain behind achievements. Success looked good, but inside, you felt lost. Like a ship in a storm that had forgotten how to signal. They said, just move on. But moving on felt like a lie when your soul was screaming that you were just fragments, never whole. You believed your unexplained grief made you unworthy. That maybe you were too fragile for even the gentlest care to not shatter you. You thought maybe healing meant no grief, that your pain was too quiet, your presence too empty, that peace meant no tears, only explanations. But what if your sensitivity wasn't a weakness? What if it was a superpower? A way to feel deeply, to connect, to truly see the world. Your tears are not signs of weakness. They are signs that your heart still works, that you still care, that you are beautifully, deeply human. Healing is not about numbing your sensitivity. It's about learning to protect it, to channel it, to let it guide you. Gently. Your sensitivity allows you to feel the beauty others miss, the pain others ignore. It makes you empathetic, insightful, real. In quiet moments, you finally stopped fighting the tears, not in meditation, but in surrender. You whispered, not for strength, but for a place to just feel. But the truth is, this is what healing has always been about. Feeling is human. Healing means finding compassion within yourself. Your need for tears is valid. You don't have to earn tears from yourself. You know your struggle. You know the parts you hide, and you still deserve to feel. Feeling doesn't mean the grief disappears. It means you no longer carry it alone. It means you can whisper and know you are already heard. Let go of the need to be perfect. Let go of the fear of being seen. Just breathe. Just be. Just trust that you are worthy of the tears that were always meant for you. You carried your grief like a secret shame. You apologized for your tears, thinking maybe you needed to be strong to be loved. But what if healing was never about being perfect? What if your cracks are not flaws? What if they are spaces for light to find your tears? What if your soul, in all its sensitivity, was exactly what you needed to draw you closer to yourself? What if healing starts with stopping the fight? If you're ready to stop fighting your grief and start feeling with guidance rooted in modern healing and self-discovery, we've prepared something gentle for your journey.